This happens, but all right. I need to bring myself back to a state of calm. So let's do some breath work. Let's find ourselves in a nice seated position, whatever's comfortable for you. We're going to pull our breath in from our belly into our nose and exhale out our mouths. We're going to do an aggressive exhale. All right, and we're going to repeat this about 4 times. Okay, so inhale. Let's drop our right ear over to our right shoulder. You can use that arm to assist you in that stretch. You can also take the left arm back behind you if you choose to. Good. Let's inhale up and then over to the opposite side. And breathe. Good. Let's come to the center. Look over the right shoulder. Tilt the chin down. You should feel the stretch towards the back side of your neck. Good. Let's look up, center, and rotate to the opposite side and tilt that chin down. Good. And to the center. Let's do some head circles. I choose to do half circles, just going from side to side. Feel free to go all the way around. It's up to you. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's get one more in each direction. Good, and center. We're going to bring our right hands down to the side. If you're folded like I am, just be sure that you bend that right arm so you can reach down. Reach that left arm up and over. Oh, I am sore from yesterday. Hey, those abs, I feel them. This feels wonderful. Good. Inhale, then exhale over to the opposite side. Oh, yes. And fold. And breathe. Good. Inhale. We're going to repeat that again. Reach up, over, and then this time let's roll that shoulder down. Good. Switch over to the opposite side. And just remember, if you are folded in this position that I'm in, if it's not comfortable for you, find a position that is. Could be the seated cross-leg position or the 90-90 position. Good, and open up. We're going to take a big inhale up, open up, and exhale those arms back behind you, lifting the chest, pulling the shoulders back and down. And breathe. Good. Let's clasp those hands together, suck your abdominals in and reach those arms away from you while you push your back towards the wall behind you. Inhale those arms overhead and exhale out. Good. Let's get on all fours into our tabletop position. Spread those fingertips. Shoulders are over your wrists. Knees are underneath your hips. We're moving into our cat-cow position. So let's take a big inhale. Push your pelvic back. Gaze up. Oh, feel those abs. And then exhale, round up into that scary cat. Just trying to move through your lower pelvic area, keeping your shoulders steady over your wrists. Inhale, push back. Squeeze the backbones together. Then exhale out, round up, releasing the head. One more time. Inhale, push back. exhale, round up. And flatten it back. We're going to move into some hip rocks. You can keep your toes tucked or untuck them. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, reach your hips back towards your heels. And then we're going to rock forward, shifting our shoulders past our hands, but keeping the heel of our hands down, allowing those forearms to stretch, working on some mobility of the wrists. Inhale, reach your hips back. And exhale. Inhale, reach back. And exhale. Good. Let's sit the hips back to the heels. We're going to pin our hips down and try to keep them in place. We're going to take our left hand behind our ear. We're going to take a big inhale and we're going to rotate the left elbow down towards the right wrist, and then exhale, open. Take your time here, move as slowly as you like, and stop at that rotational end range. Inhale, last one, and exhale. Let's hold it here. Extend that arm up, and then you're going to thread it underneath that right arm, reaching your left ear down towards the floor, gazing up at the ceiling. Dropping that weight down into that left shoulder. Keeping those hips pinned back to your heels. Good. We're going to take a big inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to roll the arm open, looking back towards that left elbow. And then we're going to repeat that thread again underneath that right arm. Good. Roll it open. Looking back, getting some rotation into our spine, and reach it under. Last time, roll open. And reach it under. Good, and come on up. Before we go to the other side, let's shift back into our tabletop. Step the left heel back so you stretch through that calf. Maybe you'll rock onto the toe and then drive back. And then let's switch to the opposite side. Right heel is back. Again, maybe you'll rock on it. Maybe you'll windshield wipe the heels in and out. Good, and let's reset for those hips back to the heels. And we're switching sides. So right hand is behind your ear. Take a big inhale, pull that elbow towards that left wrist, and then exhale, open. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Reach that right arm up. Take a big inhale, then thread it underneath that left arm, dropping that right ear down into the ground, gazing up at the ceiling, dropping that weight into that right wrist. Now we're going to do 3 rows. Inhale, exhale, roll that right elbow back, gazing at it, and then reach right back under. Inhale. And exhale. Last time. Good, and come back to the center. Extend that right arm out and go ahead and fold those fingertips under. Switch sides. We're going to move into some hip circles. I'm going to start with that left leg. So we're planting back to our tabletop position. Corkscrew those elbows. We're going to start with the left leg. Nice and slow. Let's lift the left heel up to the ceiling. Make sure in this position you already have that belly button pulled in nice and tight. We want to brace that core. Rotate that left knee open. And then release it down to meet the right knee. And we're going to repeat that nice and slow 5 times. And then we'll reverse the movement. Set your mind to your hip capsule. What do you feel? Do you feel like it's gliding smoothly? Maybe you need to move a little slower. Let's reverse the movement when you're done with your 5. We open it, we rotate it, we release it. Like we're going around the rim of a glass, small circles, nice and slow. Good, and when you're done, let's go ahead and sit back our hips to our heels, and let's hit the back of the shoulders. So left palm is up, bring it across your body, settle that shoulder down as you hold that stretch. Good, let's switch sides. Inhale, exhale, settle it down. Good, shake it out. Let's go back to our tabletop and let's do our hip circles on the right side. So right heel is up. Open that right knee. Release it down to meet the left knee. While doing this, you just want to make sure that you have those abdominals braced in. So pull your belly button in nice and tight, but gently pull it in and breathe. And after your 5th one, reverse it out to the side, rotate the heel up and release it down. Good. Side, heel, and down. Side, heel, and down. We're going to get into our 90-90 open book stretch. So side lying, our reference side is going to be our left side to start. So let's lie on our left side. Let's create the 90-90 position with our hip, our knee, and our ankle. I'll encourage you to put a block or a pillow in between your legs so that this way we can lock those hips down while we get some movement within our spine. So if you do decide to put something between your legs, I want you to squeeze it tight. If you don't have anything, you can use that bottom arm to help pin down your knees, okay, so they don't move. So right hand is going to come on top of your left hand. And we're going to do this first one really nice and slow. So we're going to really reach the right arm way out, away from the left arm. Rotate the right thumb up, and then slowly begin to sweep the arm open. Nice and slow. And I want you to pause once you start to feel a stretch in your pec muscles, your chest muscles, and your shoulders, the front of your shoulders. If you need some support, you can put a pillow or a block underneath your head. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and continue into the spinal rotation. Allow your head to follow along. Good. Inhale, close. We're going to repeat this 2 more times, your own breath. Exhale, then deep, big inhale, open, and go ahead and sweep the arms open. Pause if you like at the pec and shoulder. Follow through into your T-spine. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze those knees together. Good. And we're going to switch over to the opposite side. Now I want you to have some freedom in your arm direction. So mostly we want to try to keep the arm in line with the shoulder so you can really target that. But for some of us, we're much more flexible. So for me, I need to allow my elbow to lift a little higher than my shoulder to really get the stretch. So play around with the positioning, all right? You can even sweep it over your head. All right, squeeze those knees together. Big inhale, reach that left arm away, thumbs up, and begin to open up. Follow that arm. Pause when you feel the chest begin to lengthen. And as you see fit, go ahead and roll into that T-spine. Notice the difference as you move from each side. Maybe one side it's much more restrictive, and you may need to work on that side a little bit more. And what I mean by that is maybe you'll only do 5 openings on one side, and then the opposite side you'll do 7 openings. But just keep working on that dysfunctional side a little bit more. And this is a great stretch to do throughout the day. Good. When you're done, let's go ahead and sit up into a seated position, whatever makes you comfortable. I'm sitting in a 90-90. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Thank you guys for joining. Hope you had a nice little recovery class. I'm going to hop into the next class. See you guys later. Hey, Kelly Cal. Hey, Nancy. Bye, Janice. Leslie, nice to see you. And Judy. All right, guys. Bye-bye.